Ladies and Gentiles, elephants and crocodiles, children of all ages, welcome to my review video. Yes, it has been a long time since I did a video on this channel. I had intended to do videos, but I just kind of got sidetracked with life and other channels that I run. But we live in unprecedented times here, folks, and I'm not just talking about the COVID thing. I'm talking about if you're in the hobby, there's a lot of great companies making a lot of great products. As I make this video, the big buzz going around is, of course, the WizKids Warlock tiles. We'll get into those another time. But there's been a lot of great products that have been put out over the last year by a lot of great companies. And it's not that there's not videos on them. It's just not that many videos. So I just thought I'd throw a video out here and there of some products that have caught my eye. And today we're going to take a look at some products put out by our friends at Gale Force 9, of course, not a sponsor at all. I don't know them at all. I just call them my friends. But anyways, this is from Battlefield in a Box, their Wartorn Village series. This, of course, has other sets in it, including a worn-torn bridge and a cobbled stone road set. They look pretty good as well. But this is what caught my eye. These are ruined building pieces. Of course, looking like a medieval-style plaster house, which is always a welcome addition to your fantasy gaming table. But this is sold in 3 different modular pieces, which has its advantages for sure, which we'll get into in a second. But of course, as we can see here, we have a small 1-story corner piece, a medium 2-story corner piece, and the big daddy here, we got the front, or the large ruin piece, which is obviously the face of the building, including a corner, and a few other bonus tidbits that we'll get into in a second. I do apologize for the mess in the background, folks. I'm doing some quarantine crafting. I actually moved my some of my crafting stuff right out to the living room. That's how I roll. Get it? Roll. Anyways, let's take a look at this stuff. Now, I find that this is very reasonably priced, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you in Canadian dollars what I paid for this. So take that with a grain of salt. But for the small 1-story piece, I believed it was around $28. For the medium, I believe it was around $34, $35, we'll round it off. And for the large piece, it was about between $40 and $45. Of course, tax on that. But for what you get, folks, this is pre-painted, out of the box, ready to play, with the quality that you would expect from Battlefield in a Box. And as I said, you can buy each piece individually, which I think is a big bonus. So altogether, you buy the whole thing, you want to play it together, you're looking around the $100 mark. For the price of terrain, I mean, you guys have seen what you can pay on terrain. And for what you're getting here, I think is a very fair price. And like I said, you don't have to buy all 3. You might just want the corner piece. That's fine, $30. I think it's worth it for what you get. But let's stop staring at the box. Let's look at the product. Excuse me while I move these out of the way. And yes, folks, I did not set this up for optimum light. I'm just shooting this on my phone. But I have it set up here. It's all 3 pieces. There's 1 big piece and a few minis there for scale. I'd like to note this is not resin. It is a plastic, but I would consider it pretty heavy duty. I would feel confident that if you were to accidentally drop this on a carpeted floor, or even a hard floor, it would survive. But more importantly, this is something that's going to last you a while. And since the pieces are modular, it all comes apart, you can use it as one setup, or you can use it in conjunction if you want to do more like a village type of thing with other terrain that you may already have. And I think that's one of the bonuses of being able to buy these pieces separately. Because you can apply it and use it over and over again with other terrain. I'm actually thinking it might be a good idea to buy 1 or 2 more of these corners, just to have for a bigger scene and set up other encounter areas. But like I said, we got some minis here for scale. Now, one might, you might want to do the brickwork with some washes or dry brushing and put some flock on it to make it look more old and more like ruins. It is pretty clean, but I'm happy with it. I think it looks really good. And again, pre-painted out of the box, folks. So let's take a look here. Again, I apologize for all the Stuff all over the place, but you get the idea. And I put a knoll up there just for scale. We got the 2-story medium corner piece. Of course, the 1-story. Just move that there. Now, the icing on the cake, folks, like I said, the advantage of having these modular is that you can use them together, you can break them up, and it's how you can use it with other terrain. And this comes with a few other bonuses. So let's take a look at the big piece here. I've got a mini up there. I apologize for the lighting. But first of all, this platform here is actually removable, so you can pop that off. But you see here, it comes with a little step and stair kit and a little pillar, and that all comes apart. Not only does it create a kind of cool little cubby hole where you can stick some crates or chests or whatever you'd like. But again, these pieces as well are completely modular. So you can use that with other terrain sets. Like, I mean, they look like good dungeon stairs to me. So that's a little bit of icing on the cake. I always like it when when it comes with pieces you can use with other sets that you have. Again, I apologize. This is not professional by any means. It's just on my phone, but. So I am very happy with it. I would recommend it. I think it's a nice addition. Again, if you don't want all the pieces, you know, 30, 35 bucks. If you're in the US, it's even cheaper. Pre-painted, out of the box. Good to go. I would give this a solid 9 out of 10. Again, some people may want a resin product, but folks, let's be honest. If this was resin, the production values would be through the roof. It would be much more expensive. The shipping, forget about it. I think this sits at a good price point. I think you definitely get for what you're paying. I think you're getting a good product here. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like. I'm hoping to put out some more videos. And until next time, thanks for watching.